Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about bets that I think you should make with UFC Fight Night Grasso versus Shevchenko 2. First one, we know how that first fight went. Grasso started off that fight, I believe, in the first round looking really good, and as the fight went on, Shevchenko was in complete control until she kind of turned into Chris Weidman and then get submitted. Chris Weidman got finished with punches, I know, but still, same type of thing. And again, today we're gonna be talking about some bets that I think is worth putting some money down on. Where is it? Elise Reed versus Lupi Godinez. I really like that. I'm not really for sure if there's a finish in there. I could see Godinez, if she could get her down like second or mid third round, she could get a finish. So I actually really like Lupi Godinez by KO, TKO, or submission at plus 145. But again, you could also do don't bet on decision, no bet. How the fight will end, TKO or KO, submission, or on points. This one probably is points. Over under 2.5 is plus 140. If I were you guys, I would bet on the KO or /TKO or on points. Again, there's not a lot of money on that one, so if you guys could come up with a good bet for that, if you think Elise Reed can make it through, I personally think she could make it through that one. Unfortunately for her, I still think she loses that fight either way. Josh Friend versus Roman Kopylov. I actually really like this fight, and something I really like looking at is a double chance. KO, TKO, or submission for Roman Kopylov is minus 145, but Roman Kopylov by submission or on points is plus 250. That's kind of like a no-brainer to me. I don't think he gets a submission, but he definitely could get it on points. The odds think he's going to finish Josh Friend. Josh Friend has some really weird and awkward movement. I'm not really for sure if he gets the finish on Josh. I think he definitely could. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but I don't really know. But also, you could do Roman Kopylov to win by KO or TKO in rounds 2 or 3. That's a plus 280. I really like that one. And the only thing I can see Josh winning by is submission, and there's some really good ones. Josh Friend to win by submission in rounds 2 or 3 is plus 2,000. There's a reason why, though. So again, I like Roman Kopylov to win by KO or TKO in rounds 2 or 3 at plus 280. So there's my first bet. I really like that one. Next is Edgar Chairez versus Daniel Lacerda. This one's a weird one because Lacerda has lost a lot of fights in a row. Came in the UFC at 11-1. He is 11-5, if I am correct at this point. And Edgar Chairez showed a lot of submission skills in his last fight. And again, I really like that. You could do Edgar Chairez submission rounds 1 or 2. And that's a plus 280. Or you could do Edgar Chairez to win by submission in rounds 2 or 3 plus 950. Go on a good bet right here and go Edgar Chairez to win by submission in rounds 1 or 2. That's another plus 280. That's a really good bet, and I like that bet a lot. Next is on the main card, Fernando Padilla versus Kyle Nelson. This one is really interesting to me because Fernando Padilla to win by KO or TKO in rounds 1 or 2 or 2 and 3, 470 for 2 or 3. Rounds 1 and 2 is a plus 200. I actually like this in rounds 2 or 3 plus 470. That is some good value. That is some good bets. Raul Rosas Jr. is a huge favorite in this fight. I don't know how anybody's thinking he's going to lose this fight. I like Raul Rosas to win in submission by rounds 2 or 3, 550. I love it. They are predicting him to get a finish in rounds 1 or 2. I think it could be 2 or 3 plus 550. 50. That one's a little bit risky just because of the fact that he may get it in rounds 1, but I like the money. I like the odds on that one. I like that one a lot. And last one for that one is Kevin Holland versus Jack Della Maddalena. This one, total rounds over. The over of 2.5 is a plus 110. I really like that. But will the fight go the distance? Yes is a plus 140. No is a minus 182. I think this fight goes to the distance. I say yes. I like that one. I saw a 5-leg parlay. Kopylov to win by KO or TKO in rounds 2 or 3. Edgar Chairez to win submission round 1 and 2. Fernando Padilla KO TKO rounds 2 or 3. Roses to win by submission in rounds 2 or 3. That one could be a little bit iffy just because he could finish him in round 1. But I like the odds for round number 2 to 3. And will the fight go the distance with Kevin Holland versus Jack Della Maddalena? I say yes at plus 140. So you put $5 in there, 6,400. You could do $1 and win $12.83. Really, really good bets. Check those out. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. Peace.